Hey, what's up, everybody? Christopher, aka the Bronze Age Nerd, and welcome to another late night comics live show tonight. Got an action-packed show waiting for us with all kinds of cool stuff like giveaways and all kinds of crazy things. Just want to take a second to let everybody filter in, like usual. People hop in a couple minutes sometimes. Preston's worried that people might not have got the memo. I am too. Then again, I'm kind of hoping that maybe people seen the live stream a little bit earlier. Maybe we'll get some more people in here. We don't know. It could happen. Got GT Key Comic in the house, always a good supporter, just like Preston. Thanks a lot for coming in, guys. We'll see if we get some more folks trickling in here. In the meantime, I am going to pull up a couple web pages I'm going to talk about during the live show. One thing I did manage to get ready. Let's hope this. There we go. So here are our talking points for today's episode. We're going to go over some of the stuff on the screen here. So something to consider. It is a super chat giveaway prize. We'll talk about that in detail. A couple cool giveaways tonight. Some people might hop in just for that stuff. But a really cool 9/8 slab we're giving away, courtesy of Dangerous Waters Comics.com. So I knock the mic trying to get that ready for you guys. Just show that off real fast. Beautiful, limited to 100 copies. This was number 45 of 100. It's the Comics Elite Edition. My Nightmarish Little Venomous Ponies. Obviously, X-Men 251 Homage. Everybody knows that, I'm sure. Now, keep in mind, this is one of those slabs I got from him that was a little cracked on the corner. This is probably one of those that was better. Basically, some slabs got dropped. So, like I said before, their loss is your gain here. You get a chance to win that sucker tonight by super chatting. We got happy holidays to you too as well. Yeah, let's bronze it up. I like it. Hey everybody. So we do have about 9 people trickling in here. So again, I just want to pull up a couple web pages I'm going to talk about. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any topics you want brought up, it's a good time to do that. I'm going to leave that out of the plastic. I'm sure I'm going to show that again tonight. Some really cool unboxings, guys. One of them, I could not wait. I had to unbox it early because there was some rumors that some of those boxes contained the wrong stuff. So I made sure to double check. That probably would have been funny unboxing that live, but I didn't want time to, to kind of go by if I needed to contact that source, G Mart, about anything. Got a super chat from Buddy. Let's get the night started off. Super chat. Buddy is going in for the first $5. Thanks, Buddy. Good luck to you on the super chat giveaway. Ooh, he had surgery on his mouth. He's not feeling too hot. I'm sorry, man. That always sucks. Eddie's having butt surgery on Friday. I don't think there's any fixing asshole though. That's kind of what I've heard. But that's part of what makes you, and I appreciate that. You'll actually, hopefully, Eddie, you'll appreciate one of the comics I'm showing off for the G Mart unboxing. I got a pretty cool symbiote comic in there. Preston's coming in for the pony. The pony. All right. Good luck, Preston. That looks like a 5. I mean it to be a 0. Every time I stream, I get this little alert on my computer about me using too much CPU, and it really bothers me. So I want to pull up some YouTube pages we're going to check out. And I want to pull up some first appearance stuff we're going to talk about. Actually, I think CBR had that article. So hopefully everybody's doing well besides mouth surgeries and all that stuff tonight. The super chat giveaway, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to finally giving away the slab from the auction. Now that I know everybody who paid and claimed their auctions and all that stuff, I can go ahead and give that away, which is nice. I'd love to give away at the end of the night, but then I invoice everybody, and my Star Wars game just gave me some free energy. And unfortunately, there's a cool news story that I will talk about that just got loaded up. There's actually a few here. Oh, cool. We got some stuff to talk about that I haven't even had a chance to think about yet. And not the articles I'm looking for. Cool. That'll work. I like it. Okay. So, Chester Benson's in the house. Can't fix assholes. But you can shove a camera up it. Oh boy, yeah, I got to do that at some point too. Ah, shit, buddy. Fuck, man, I'm sorry. Hopefully everything goes well, man. I'll be pulling for you big time. If you need anything, you let me know. I'm pretty firmly in the fuck cancer crowd with all the shit that I've had happen to those close to me. So I'm sorry about that. Um, yeah, damn it. Who was that? I think I told him to come in here and let me know. Uh, shoot, I don't remember who that was. If anybody wants to be, so you don't have to watch me do it on stream. If anybody's willing to pull up like a second window or something and go to the end of that auction and see who super chatted at the end. Oh, sorry. Never mind. I'm asking you guys to do something I don't even need. This isn't the super chat giveaway. This was the giveaway for everybody that bought something. So everybody that bought something and paid for their stuff during the auction from me, my personal buyers. That's who it's for. You almost got me going there for a second. And the super chat winner, their stuff is going to go out when I send this out. I've already got that person, so don't worry about it, DC Irish. I appreciate it, but thank you. Guys, let's all send some thoughts out to and positive vibes out to Buddy. That's really shitty. I want to write down Chester before I forget here. You got this, man. You can beat it. And I'm glad you finally caught me live as well, Chester. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Yeah. I love the pun there, especially. Oof. Hey, there you go, man. That came fast, dude. Holy shit. I'm glad you already got that. Hey, DC. So I was just saying that was for the super chat. The super chat winner was already selected. Oh no, you're still right. You're still right. I'm all discombobulated here. Yeah, okay. So let's see. So let's make Barbarian 1 through 5. So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? What's this fuckery? What happened is at the super chat prize for my auction, I did a super chat. Like the instant I pulled up the winner, somebody's super chat pulled through in chat. So I'm pointing at it like you can see what I'm talking about. So I wanted to make sure they got in, and DC Irish was awesome enough to remind me here, and then I got confused, and now we're on the right track. Thanks for looking that up, DC Irish. I appreciate it. That was very awesome. So hey, one thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, do I not have it with me? So if you guys go watch my top 10 booty covers from last week, I show off a sketch cover that yeah, it was $5. I got them down for the 5. I appreciate that, Irish. Thank you very much again. So if you watch my last week's top 10 booty covers of 2021, which is a video that if you're following me, you probably should go watch anyway, just saying. There you go. That is your white knight deed for the evening. I appreciate it. There's a sketch cover I show off that Headless Hammerhead did for me. Headless Hammerhead is the owner operator of dangerouswaterscomics.com. He did a Batman the Detective sketch cover for me. It's really cool. I wish I had it with me. Unfortunately, I left it upstairs. And I don't want to run off and go grab it. But you can go check it out. I show it off in that video very well in the ad read I did for him. So he's doing sketch covers. So I recommend going and checking that out. It's a really awesome deal. There's a thing right on the homepage for it. I'm actually going to pull it up right now. And wait for my internet to catch up here. I think I need a new router, guys. My whole internet has been not performing very well whenever I'm doing these, and that's really not cool. Okay. So I'm going to pull this up. I think. Why wouldn't that work? Well, I know one thing I can do here for sure. Can do this built into StreamYard. Let's share screen. Okay. Everything's rebelling. Technology is skynetting me here. Star Wars swipe. Yeah, it is a Star Wars swipe. Internet did get COVID. They banned the booty. Fuckers. Why did that not let me share that monitor? I think I need a new monitor too is part of the problem. Okay, here we go. It'll let me do it now. Okay, so here we go. So this is dangerouswaterscomics.com. If you haven't been here, go check it out. Remember, you can use code BRONZE10 to save 10% on your order. Right now, there's actually even a better deal. You can use the code MARY, which is really cool. So this is something that he did that's really fantastic. He did these custom sketch covers, $30. You know, he did a really great job on these. These are some of his sketches. I mean, how awesome is that right there? If you want your dog on a Stray Dogs cover, he does really cool work. I mean, and for $30, guys, good luck getting a sketch that good at a con or something like that. Even from, you know, of course, big name artists charge a lot more, but even smaller time artists, he's also going to get it to you fast. He's going to get it to you in a week. So definitely check that out. I did the ad last week, so I don't want to guarantee that you'll get it in time for Christmas. But if you place the order like today or tomorrow, I think you should get it in time for Christmas. And that would be a fantastic Christmas gift. So something I would definitely recommend checking out. So head on over there and do that. I will paste the link in the chat. So check it out. Show them some love. As always, dangerouswaters.com. Huge supporter of the show, and we love that. So thanks for all that hard work over there, guys. I'll leave that set up because I'll have to do that later anyway. Oh man, yeah, 100% right back there. That's still Slave One. Fuck this fire spray shit. Plus, there's actually that Chin Potter signed print up there from Collector's Choice that's limited to like 10. You got Slave One right there, and that's Boba Fett. And it's a little harder to see there in the background, but yeah, so we got Eddie's always looking in the background of photos. It's weird. Hey, we got Pete Martinez in the house. So yeah. Okay, so let's go back to my talking points here and let's tackle my favorite videos on YouTube this week. So one, Chris over at Journos Comics and Pop Culture did one I really liked. I've talked about him a few times this week. He did one that I was pretty stoked for. Let's see if I can paste the link from... I usually pull up the page, but like if I pull up the page, I can't really play the video because it's somebody else's video. I don't really want to do that. So I'll start pasting the link in. Just going to pull my show notes here and copy that. So here's the link to the video I'm going to talk about. And Rosado in the house, Dream of August Media, making a comeback soon, I hear. Definitely go check him out. So this is the video that Chris shared, and it's a really cool one. It's basically like it's diving into the first appearance of Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, and whether or not it's ASM 365 or Spider-Man 2099 #1. I really enjoyed that discussion because I've had that conversation. I think Michael Hinton, you see him here every once in a while. I was talking with him about that on Instagram. He did a really good job staying impartial and staying logical about who's right, because he's talking about in that video. There's 100 examples of this. He's talking about CGC and CBCS and what they put on their labels versus Key Collector and what they talk about. Now, Key Collector is somebody that I have, several issues with. We've talked about in the past, but in this particular case, like Chris, I tend to agree. And this is just personal opinion. Some of this is very subjective, and that's his whole point. Spider-Man 2099 #1 is, in my opinion, the first full appearance of Miguel O'Hara. And the reason I think that is because the 365 appearance is the preview of 2099. And it even says on the cover, it's a preview of 2099. And he brings up an awesome example that I hadn't thought of. And there are other examples of this, but I hadn't thought of this one. Strange Academy #1, I think it was Miles Morales 15 and a couple other books, have the preview of Strange Academy #1 in it. And yet we all look at Strange Academy #1 as the first appearance of the Strange Academy characters. But those preview books, you know, whichever one came out first in chronological order there, by that same standard that we have applied kind of with the market, looking at 365 as being the bigger book, that should apply to one of those preview books for Strange Academy as well. And he kind of deep dives into that. And I think it's a really good video. It's worth watching. One I highly recommend. Another one is our very own, not our very own, I shouldn't say that, but he's a fan over here. He comes and checks it out all the time. That's DC Irish, did a video where he did a pickup. I caught a big one, I think is what he called it. Yeah, I caught a big one. It's one of his J. Scott Campbell scores. I'm gonna have some J. Scott Campbell fire I'm gonna be showing off here. Like actually several books, but still, this is a really good one. You should check out. It's one of the Gamora covers for one of the, pretty sure that was a Guardians cover, Guardians 5, I think. So that's a video I recommend checking out. The reason I highlight some of these videos, yeah, Chris, I've highlighted a few of his videos. I mean, I highlight the interesting ones from bigger channels too, but I also want to highlight some of the smaller channels out there. The channels that aren't the Comic Tom 101s, that aren't the Reggie Collects, that aren't the Jim Mint, that aren't the Very Gary, that aren't, you know, even some of the other channels that are still pretty big that other people may not know about or may not follow. You know, that's why I talk about people like Comic Journey. That's why I talk about people like DC Irish. I talk about people like ETA Nick, and a few other channels too that I'll definitely mention. So that's one that I would definitely recommend. Oh, it's Guardians 4, and Buddy coming in with another $5 super chat. He wants that pony. A pony would make him feel better. Wouldn't a pony make everybody feel better? Not me, actually, because I'd have to take care of it. I guess that logic kind of fell apart pretty quickly. So that's a second one. And then I just mentioned his name, Comic Journey. So I'll paste in the link for the third video, which is Comic Journey did a mail call. He picked up, one of the funny things is he does this Kool-Aid Man thing. You know, oh yeah, right? Like does the Kool-Aid Man. And he has like these little graphics he puts up and stuff. I was totally going to send him an AOK at some point if I found a copy of Kool-Aid Man, but he picked up one that I was looking at to send him. So I thought that was pretty cool. He picked up a Cable comic book that I've been looking for as well. The First Hope on the cover as an infant. I thought that was really neat. So I wanted to highlight that. And those are a couple unboxing videos, but they're unboxing videos from people that you may not like normally go watch their videos. They're not Very Gary, who, you know, I like Very Gary. It's actually kind of funny. I just found a mailer from him when I bought a comic from him that I was going to send back out. And I was like, probably shouldn't just send out his address. So I actually wanted to cross that out, but I might post a picture of just his name on the envelope. But yeah, you know, like I like Very Gary, but he'll unbox like 50 slabs in a video like it's nothing. So I think it's really cool to have, you know, some of these channels that are unboxing things that are more attainable, or they're not just like, well, like Very Gary's case, like this isn't even a bad thing. He's just a reseller. Like he's going to resell most of that, almost all of it, I think. So, you know, he's unboxing it, but at the same time, it's sort of an advertisement. Some of the stuff I unbox, I sell too. So I'm not casting any stones here. But when you watch somebody like DC Irish or Comic Journey unbox their stuff, like most of that stuff's not for sale. Like I mean, maybe they will, but for that's like them unboxing their personal collection stuff. And I think there's more fun in that, more joy in that, for me at least. Got Big John Hayes in the house. Big John Hayes, that's cool. I don't think I've seen you in chat before, so welcome to the show. Just a quick reminder, if you guys do want to become members, if you want to become like Bronze Age heroes, there's a join button. Let me know what level you joined at, because I will add that to the super chat if you want to become a member. You know, if you did like a $2 one or whatever, I can add you in for $2. Just let me know, guys, which one you pick if you do that. Mark, Kool-Aid Man is a multiversal threat. I agree, Mark. Mark's a good follow over on Instagram too. I'd go check him out. A pony would make Preston feel better, so he's super chatting for the pony. All right. I'm gonna go out of order a little bit because I can do whatever the hell I want, and I'm gonna unbox some stuff. First unboxing I'm gonna do, make sure I hide everything here. This is from Brian McClay on Tales from the Flip Side, and I was in his Whatnot. I like picking up steals on Whatnot. for the most part, and his was no different. He had some cool, kind of cool older stuff there. He was doing like a artist spotlight. Like he was doing Mcfarland books, and he was doing Hughes. Hey, Justin, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Ponies are breaking super chat records. As the great Ted DeBias said, everyone has a price. Ted DeBias. I'm not familiar with Ted DeBias. Is this like that Ted Knows Best or whatever show? I don't know that show. So cool. So he sent it in a mailer and he included some cardboard on the side. Brian's a good follow on Whatnot. He's always got good stuff going on. Obviously, he's the kind of the main host, main guy from Tales from the Flip Side. Some of those guys give me a hard time. He's always been super nice and super supportive. And I like how supportive he is of the community. So I appreciate that. And that's why I just threw my pen in that bag for no reason. Yeah, I don't like a lot of the big channels either. Okay, so what order do we want to do this in? So Marvel Tales, I don't know why he keeps threw off. Oh, it's the $1 Million Man. Oh, the wrestler, not okay. You kind of made me think about the show there for a second. The wrestler, that's a wrestling thing, right? I don't do wrestling, so I don't know a lot of it. I know Sergeant Slaughter and I know some of the people, but like the old 90s ones or whatever, 80s and 90s. So I kind of had this weird blind spot for Marvel Tales, and he was doing a whole bunch of Marvel Tales. And how about that, guys? I mean, that's just a cool Marvel Tales, classic Spider-Man, trying to get the glare off. Newsstand 224, Doc Ock and Spidey with a Mcfarland cover. Yeah, why not, right? Like, absolutely. And then you guys know I'm a sucker for Adam Hughes, like old school Adam Hughes especially. Oh, he's done some good stuff recently. How about Tomb Raider #1? How about that? That's some good art. Some good Adam Hughes. And I had a bunch of Lady Rawhide comics when I was a kid. Sold them all when I sold my collection, but having a Zorro 3 first appearance of Lady Rawhide, Adam Hughes cover, and these were all steals. So it's one of those things where, like, if I'm watching a Whatnot auction, I see something going for half what it's worth, I'll jump in. Absolutely. So thanks a lot, Brian. I appreciate it. Nice top booty. Gorgeous Black Widow cover. That's funny. So let's see. Okay, I know what this is. I know Preston will like this one. Let's do this one. Yeah, there's actually, so spoiler alert, Eddie, if you like the Mcfarland Marvel Tales, I have one more that should be in this. It's one that I ran to the post office right before the show because I saw some stuff showed up. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. We're showing that off. The Marvel Tales is one of them. It wasn't like the main thing, but I lost that auction on Brian's Whatnot. And so then I was like, oh, I found a good deal on eBay. Yeah, I want that cover. I mean, let's just say I'm an X-Men fan. So, hey, Chester just joined. Did you join at the $2 level or the higher level? I think it's $10. You have to tell me which one you joined at, and I will put you in the super chat prize. Oh my! Prematurely dropped the knife here. Oh my gosh. Time to sharpen the old knife. Cardboard Warrior gets a lot of use. Man, I am never a fan of this. This is from Eastside, right? Yeah, this is from Eastside, which I like Eastside just fine. But I'm never a fan of this. I just use bubble wrap or use one of that styrofoam wrap stuff. Or if you're going to put it in here, you don't need to tape it up and then seal it with the seal, because like I have to pull this apart now. I don't like doing that because it's easy to like lose track of where the comic is in here. Not a fan. $3 level. Okay, so Chester, I'm going to get you down. Let me finish unwrapping this. Kind of a good thing I unboxed the G Mart haul, because It's one less like unboxing part you got to watch from me, and I can just show you the comics. Chester, you're in, Chester. Guys, so the super chat prize tonight is that My Little Pony X-Men 251 homage. Got 22 people in here now, so I'm gonna show that off. So this is what you could win if you super chat. It does have a little crack on the corner. You know, you can do $15 reholder or whatever if you want to, but this is kind of it's the limited to 100. So definitely worth getting. Symbiote action there. More tape? Really? Jeez. Not a fan of real tape on the poly bag either. I will say that for sure. Painter's tape. I'm okay with masking tape even. Normal masking tape. That's okay. Packing tape on the poly. All right. So again, I think Preston will enjoy these. And probably a lot of you. I'm not just trying to single out Preston, but that's the Warren Liu DC versus Vampire Supergirl. And it did the set. Had to. Thirsty Comics. Get it? Thirsty Vampires. Yeah, Jacob Bear does a good job. Steve, to qualify for the prize, all you have to do is either become a channel member. If you do like a $3 level, you get 3 entries out of however many people decide to enter. You can be a channel member by hitting join down below. That's a monthly thing where you join. You get some perks, like you can use some custom emoji, and I shout you out in chat if you make a message. Also, or you can just do a super chat, and that's a little $ icon, and you can do as much as you want. You could do anywhere from I think it's $2 to whatever. So yeah. I've had people drop $20, $30 in super chat. I'm not saying you need to do that. It is just an option. All that stuff does go back into the channel costs, like fees I pay for StreamYard and cover price and all that kind of stuff. So that's how you enter. If you need any more help, let me know, Steve. Mark the Cuddy Sark is in here. I've always thought your username is really cool. Hey chat, what's up? Love it. So got some DC versus Vampires. I literally can't remember which one's which. So we're just going to unbox them all. These are all, eBay randos. So if you did buy from my auction, by the way, like I said, we are going to do the auction giveaway a little bit later for people that did purchase. If you bought from my auction, you are automatically entered to win that first Yara Floor Jenny Frizen cover in a 9.8. Oh, okay. This is a whatnot. I think I got this from My City Venom, who I recommend checking out on whatnot as well. I hope I'm not mistaken in saying that. He's partnered up with Starset Comics over on IG, who's another great friend of the channel. So we got Batman 361. It's a second Harvey Bullock. Again, I do steals. Hey, speaking of which, got Starset Comics in the house. So there we go. And then Avengers 269. This is the King Ahmet. I actually wrote it down. Ramatet reveal the origin there. So that was another great book. Again, see, these comic books are going lower than they're supposed to, and I have to. That's a really cool variant too. I'm a big fan of that. I think he knew that. Any of the Summers Brothers stuff. There you go. You got spoilers. Another Summers Brothers. The Summers brother that we learned about to go along with Gabriel. All that fun stuff. There's more Summers now than anything. We got to meet the Summers parents. All kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, go give Starset a follow, man. He's got some cool stuff he talks about from his eBay store. You can kind of get some previews of some auctions in there as well. And like I said, go check out My City Venom over on Whatnot. Okay, so here's the one for Eddie, talking about the Marvel Tales. One of those really cloudy poly bags. It's going to look worse than it is, I bet. Let's pull it out of there. Oh, double bagged. Okay. 2 cloudy poly bags. That's probably why it looks so cloudy. Every time so I don't know if you guys do that. Every time I unbag a poly bag, I always take the tape off because I always use painter's tape. So love this. I had tried to go after a newsstand, couldn't get it, but this is the Mcfarland X-Men reprint. Absolutely love that Mcfarland art. Trying to minimize the glare and center as best as possible there. Super cool. Super cool. I don't like that poly bag at all. It's just going to get thrown away. I don't know when the comic cartel will join up next. There's some talk. At the end of my last show about it. I will inquire. I'll let them know that people are out there looking. People are out there looking. I got 21 people in the house, guys. If you want to get in that super chat, all you got to do is hit either join, or you can alternatively just super chat. Holy cow. This is the coolest one. It's going to be the hardest one to get into, I think. Let's see if I can do it this way. Good thing it's trash night. And recycling. That's important. I do recycling every other week. One member is currently MIA. Who's that, Eddie? Maybe you didn't watch the reunion of the Comics Cartel. I thought maybe you weren't in there. Picked up some early Bronze Age book recently, and I swear they were an original. Yeah, going yellow, absolutely. Hey, Bronze, CGC just charged my card. Looks like your book may be arriving to me just before Christmas. Have an awesome AOK coming from Starset Comics, guys. Oh, he was there. Little spoiler, not spoiler, like a little teaser there for you. Ooh, cool sticker. Actually, speaking of Bill over at Economics and Comics, I actually have a really cool prize I'm going to unbox real fast for you guys too later. Probably take a break from the unboxings here in a second and do some news or whatever, but this is the big one that I wanted to show off. And I know I already kind of talked about it. So guys, if you don't know, I have a Discord. I have a Discord server. You can go join and kind of have fun in the conversation. The link's in the description below. And I do things like I talk about upcoming video ideas. People show off their pickups. People show off their booty covers. I kind of like, share some news in there. Lots of cool conversations happen. It's a place where you guys can interact with me. And not only that, you can also kind of influence where the channel's going to go. Like I talk about things like, hey, would it be better to do this or would it be better to do that? That kind of stuff. And it's a good way to interact with me. So threw in a couple stickers. This is from Lee's Comics on eBay. Threw in a little Spider-Man sticker. That's cool. Stickers are a fun throw in. Yeah, Lee's Comics, all one word, Lee, Lees. And first off, you guys ready for some fire? This is Amazing Spider-Man 601, J. Scott Campbell. I was curious about the condition here. This is actually in better condition than I thought from the pictures. It's got one corner that's blunted there. Other than that, maybe, some stuff that's pressable though, but I'm talking about things that would prevent it from being gradable. And then you might guess what's next. That's actually in better shape. ASM 607. Not sure which one I like better. Might be 607, but 601, I admit, it's definitely iconic. And J. Scott Campbell's a love him or hate him kind of guy. I love him. I think, like Adam Hughes, some of his stuff got a little iterative for a while, but I think he picked it back up. So I'm very happy to have those as a J. Scott Campbell fan. It pays to watch auctions and watch for the right time. That's very cool. Very cool. Yeah, 601 fire. Yeah, guys, you'll see the mystery of the scissor jack revealed if you're following the Discord as well. We have a really good time in there, and the more people that are in there, I definitely, I'll definitely be doing more cool things in there as long as we get more people in. So go check it out. 601 fire. Yes, very good cover. And K-pop likes it too. That's funny. I have that shooting trash condition. I'll bet on eBay I'll get $50 for it. The 601 or the 607? Yeah, that's so dumb. That guy that critiqued J. Scott Campbell, which critiquing a comic book artist, for the reasons he did, it's always kind of funny to me. Like, if you can't draw as well, don't do it. Even Liefeld, Liefeld gets a lot of hate, maybe deservedly so. Is 606? I think I have 606. Is that the one Mary Jane walking on the street? Yeah. Well, all the cover artist critiques are ridiculous. Let's just undo this Economics and Comics prize. This was ridiculous. I won Economics and Comics Super Chat. And Economics and Comics goes huge on the Super Chats. And especially every once in a while. And this was no exception. Little sick win. Yeah, I don't understand. Like I know DC Irish has even pointed out some stuff. He's like, this kind of seems wrong to me. And you're not wrong. And DC Irish is a huge J. Scott Campbell fan. And he pointed out some stuff that was like, hey, this could be better. Which I won't spoil because I want him to be the one to reveal that in his video he's going to do. But it's like, at the end of the day, comic book art isn't photorealistic in general. It's definitely like stylized, right? Well, that means it's going to be inaccurate by definition. And I really like realistic comic book art quite a bit, but it can't all be realistic. That's just too time consuming. Well, I think his redraw of the critique was just to maybe I read into this wrong, but I thought it was to kind of show off, like, this is how lame it would be if I did it the way you want it done. I know he kind of said, this is, maybe how I do it today or whatever, but the original is so much better. I agree with that. So shit, I don't even know what all this stuff is. That's how crazy sick it is. Because a lot of it's stuff I don't read or buy normally. Like, what was this? I know most of this is Dynamite. I still don't know what this is. Oh, it's Deja Thoris. Okay. I only buy Deja Booty covers, so this is like John Carter or Deja Thoris or something. So a lot of this, I'm not going to take it out and try to figure out what it is. And I couldn't tell you like which ratio for most of these, but just be prepared to, like, if you think the DC incentives and ratios are cool. There's Jennifer Blood, really catches the light. It's got some Vampirella. Guess if I hold it that way, it's better. Barbarella, little bondage cover. is that NYX? Nix? I don't know if it's Nix or NYX when you pronounce her name. Kind of looks like that to me a little bit. There's the name so you can all judge for yourself. That's the Rose Besh. Wow, that's cool. Kind of appropriate for winter. Okay, hey, no spoilers on No Way Home, dude, but I'm glad it was good. No spoilers. We don't want to spoil anybody. I didn't say you were going to, but I'm just kind of pre-warning you. There's some photorealistic. That's Cohen. Oh, Inyuk Lee got the booty. Vampirella 25. But I'm glad it was good. Tony Fleece. Got I think that's the local comic shop day, House of Slaughter. No, I didn't say you were. I'm actually fresh. I literally said I didn't think you were. What I'm talking about is I should have said something at the beginning of the show. No spoilers about No Way Home, because people will come in and sometimes be like, "Dude, did you see?" You know, like. So that's why I said that. That's one that I'm really happy to get. I was looking for that one. The Jay Lee, Army of Darkness, the TMNT. You just reminded me that I should probably warn people that no spoilers for No Way Home, because occasionally we talk about kind of spoilers pretty early in here. Evil Ernie, TMNT. So I mean, so many people can't even get tickets, right? Like I know people are seeing it like on Christmas or whatever. Jennifer Blood, TMNT. Mark says he's gonna go on his own tomorrow night to see if it's suitable for the kids. I think it's Nyx. I'm gonna go with Nyx. I know like the Marvel title is NYX, but and Purgatory. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good, dude. I just didn't want you to think I was like jumping down your throat. Like I didn't mean it to come across that way. Vampirella Timothy. Should we be excited for Destiny of? Oh, I don't know if this one's Destiny for X or Destiny of 10. I think it's Destiny of X. They need to make up their mind on like it's Powers of 10, House of X. It's fucking annoying. 10 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows I'm going to be selling a lot of these, and I do like homage covers. Should we be excited for Destiny of X? So I kind of agree with Comics by Perch, who was talking about how he thinks that people kind of act like Jonathan Hickman's run was really unsuccessful. Yeah, this is all from Economics and Comics. If you guys don't know him, go check him out. There's your other ASM 300 homage. Oh wait, do you want more ASM 300 homage? He was saying like it's probably a good thing, a good sign that what they did is they kind of kicked Hickman's story down the curb a little bit. And I think this is a good sign that that's what they're doing. So I'm excited for it. I have not really been like massively in love with the Hickman X-Men stuff, but I haven't hated it either. It's been really like acceptable to me. I like that we're going in some different directions. I don't necessarily love the directions that some of the characters are being taken in. There's Gun Honey. I think that's the 1 in 10 Sienkiewicz, 1 in 10 or 1 in 15. So we'll see. That's pretty cool. Red Sonja, like the detail work on that. Show that off a little bit. See, I do like that kind of art. But I'm excited for it. I mean, we'll see where it goes. I'm still like, I'm always behind. So like I'm getting caught up with like Trial of Magneto and all that stuff now. Then I got some Sheenas. Queen of the Jungle. I thought there was more Sheena in that prize, I guess, but I was just excited. Figure says I have a lot of J. Scott Campbell covers comics, but in this man's opinion, he is ultra lazy, like ultra. I wish him success, but yeah, list of cover art. There's a lot of. I think it's partially like what people want from him too, and that's kind of what I was talking about when I said Adam Hughes, him. They have some better covers that have come out recently, but there was for both guys almost in the same time frame. There was like this weird dry spell with Adam Hughes and with J. Scott Campbell. Might even throw Frank Cho in there a little bit. These kind of pinup cover artists, and they weren't really like putting out unique or new style covers. It was a lot of rehashes of their old work. So when you say lazy, I can identify with that for sure. So tons of great prizes there from Economics and Comics. Thank you, Billy, over there. That is just a huge pack of comics. Some of these I love. Some of these will be giveaways. Some of them I'll sell to put towards stuff I love, but fantastic prize pool. Okay, so let's talk about some news. Yes, exactly. That's a good point. Was fire. Yeah, I mean, there's parts of it I really enjoyed. I thought Ten of Swords was really cool. I thought it was I had maybe higher hopes for it than it ended up being, but I thought it was cool. Ghost Purchase is okay. Looking forward to Table of X. Yep. Oh boy, they've done so many parodies of X-Men over the years. I haven't read any of it. I'm probably gonna wait for volume 1 and read it. Like, so that's the thing with ultra modern, with like stuff that's coming out. I read almost everything digitally with a few exceptions. And I don't care to read like issue by issue and wait and try to remember the story. Like, I like to binge read, so I wait for the first trade to come out, read it, stop reading it for a while, wait for the next trade. Which is why one of the things I'm going to talk about is the comics I read, and I'm going to talk about how I just finished up the Venom run from Donny Cates, because it finally came out on sale, and I didn't want to pay full price for it after hearing all kinds of terrible things about it. So I haven't read it yet. I haven't read the Cates Hulk run yet. I haven't read the why am I blanking on his name? Oh my god. The new Venom writer, who was the Immortal Hulk writer, whose name just totally popped out of my head as soon as I went to go think of him. And I'm going to feel like an idiot the instant somebody says what it is. J. Scott Campbell has a formula that works, doesn't need to change it. Guessing it's banking more on the 90. Yeah. It was a very sick prize. Nice haul from Buddy. Buddy's going all in for that pony. That guy should tell you something. Al Ewing, thank you very much. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Jeez. I kept wanting to say Joe Bennett, which is the artist that was on Immortal Hulk for the most of the run. Good luck, Buddy. Yeah, I'm not a Scotty Young fan. There's like I like his art. Like when he draws art that isn't the little babies. There's like 3 of those baby covers I like. X Babies 1 and 2, and there's like one other one he did recently. I saw it was like, I think it was one of the Marvel Zombies covers, maybe. But if you do like his Deadpool or his was it ASM 611 with Deadpool and Spiderman on the cover? I think that's a great cover. Some early Scotty Young stuff was really good when he actually drew. Interesting. It trying to avoid too many spoilers, but it's out there. It's something I'm going to talk about later. What about the new Bruce Banner thing? Okay, Fresh liked it. Thanks again, Eddie. Fresh only didn't like Crossover. I've heard nothing but bad things about Crossover. Yeah, that's the artist, right? I'm talking about the writer though. See, so you're commenting more on his better job with faces and body styles. For me, it's more like his compositions. Like he doesn't do compositions very imaginatively. I feel like he just does a lot of the same. Like there's a lot of the figure at this angle with hands on her hips or hands at her sides kind of stuff that I see over and over and over again. Oh yeah, he did do. You know what? He did do a good Department of Truth cover. It was like Department of Truth like 12 or 13 or something like that. Yeah, I think you've asked me about this before, man. I mean, it's gonna only be good if it gets turned into a movie, and then it'll be fucking amazing because not very many people did it. On the special books he did. The founders tier has a lot of it was probably gonna be worth a lot of money because again, not a lot of people probably got in on that. Problem is we were told something happened and now Banner is a nut job, so we have to accept this new crazed Banner with no context. Well, I mean, the filling in the gaps of the story. Oh, I'm sorry, he is. I didn't know that. Okay. I did not know that he was also writing it. That's cool. My bad. Again, I haven't read any of it, so um yeah, his early stuff is very Jim Lee. A little bit of Hughes early, a little bit early Hughes and early Campbell as well, I think, with his compositions. Yeah. Oh, it was number 8? I was way off. Very annoyed with Spider-Man going from Nick Spencer and then this beyond trash. What are they thinking? Picked up the new Miles book that sucks as well. Why isn't there a good Spider-Man in the moment? See, from you might have a different opinion. From what I know, pretty much everyone hated the Nick Spencer run. It seemed like so. Yep, I haven't read it. That's probably when I'll pick it up. Yeah, I pick it up usually when something's brand new or when it's on sale. And a lot of times with as many comics as I've bought recently, I'm kind of waiting for the sales on everything for digital. But I've heard really good things about that story, so I do want to read that one. Let's see. So I was going to talk about some news. I don't really have all all the main stuff pulled up. I was going to talk about with first appearances and such. So did YouTube just have like some kind of Minecraft animation? That's weird. So what I'm going to do is talk about some of this news I just read. I just saw this right as I was looking for something to pull up. And so I will I'll pull that up, share my screen here. Sorry, this is my second or third stream on StreamYard, so I'm kind of getting used to stuff still. Here we go. New Hulk is really different. I'm just waiting because I honestly believe this Hulk book will lead to the Ultimate Universe being brought back. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Yeah, see, the other benefit, the other reason I do that I stay behind on everything, is because there's a lot of trash out there. Especially, and I'm a Marvel fan. I think a lot of Marvel stuff is trash right now. I think a lot of DC stuff is trash right now. And I say that like it's some kind of a huge revelation. There's always been, when Marvel had 50 books, I didn't want to read 40 of them. I probably didn't want to read 45 of them. I'm more selective with my time about what I read. But it kind of helps me filter through some of the stuff that I'm not into. Zeb Wells' book on ASM are great, but Kelly Thompson is the worst writer I've ever heard in a long time. Yeah, that a lot of stuff got pushed for sure. Yeah, sounds like you guys are caught up. Okay, so I just saw this and I'm curious about this. So again, I hadn't seen this before. This got put up about 30 minutes ago when I pulled it up. So Marvel's not doing this little fucking sticker anymore. It's not a mistake, part of an overhaul of the program. Apparently they were missing this week. Readers were taken aback this week. By the way, this is from CBR. Readers were taken aback this week when Marvel new releases did not include the original stickers. This is something I used to do. Like even when I was getting like Powers of 10 and House X, I was doing this. This is how I was, because I collected the physical comic book, but I read digitally. So it's a major change. Comics were polybagged at the time. Yeah, I remember that. That sucked. Then they altered it. Marvel's continuing our commitment by offering our fans the best value in comics, along with honoring our cornerstone of comic industry, the retailers. Our intent in evolving the digital co-program is to offer our fans more value per dollar spent. Replacing the free digital copy, our bonus digital comics will offer fans free entry points for current on-sale collected editions, and in turn invite additional and repeat traffic into our trusted retailers. That was back in January 2017. Sorry, reading the article for the first time and trying to do it quickly. Codes are back by March. Now, print comics readers will receive a code for the issue they purchased and then also an additional bonus comic, giving customers even more value for their purchase. That sounds cool. They just have to go through a different system to get some digital copies. This is not significant, but fans are naturally wondering whether this is the first step towards once again stopping the digital redemption program. Yeah, it's I would redeem these because I don't care if people don't like digital. That's fine. I get it. I completely get it. What I don't like is the purists. Whoa, you need to read the hard copy. Like, no, you don't. I've read millions, not millions. I've read thousands, maybe 100,000 of floppy copies or trade paperbacks, physical in my life. I don't miss it really. Reading digital is a lot more convenient. When I read in Comixology, the guided view is fantastic. There's some stuff I still want to look at. If I'm buying comics from like the Bronze Age or something like that, or the Silver Age, I still open it and I appreciate the art and I see it in person for sure. But for reading, being able to set it down and not have to like worry about the condition or worry if my hands are perfectly clean, having a toddler, a 3-year-old run around, not having to worry about her grabbing it from me or knocking it out of my hands or grabbing it when it's on the table if I go to get a drink of water or use the bathroom or something like that. It's very handy, so I appreciate that. But I also understand. I understand people that don't want to read digitally. Totally. 100%. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some serious pros. So then this is another one. Eddie, you probably know more about this than I do, I'm assuming, so maybe you can help fill in some of the blanks. Marvel's Carnage symbiote is looking for a host. Obviously, Cletus Cassidy unavailable, as far as I know. Written by so is it Ram V or is it Ram the Fifth? I assume it's Ram V. Written by Ram V and drawn by Francesco Mana probably. Carnage will reinvent the sinister symbiote for a new generation. Interesting. I mean, nothing new, obviously, as far as like symbiote selecting new hosts. We've seen that tons of times. The Venom symbiote, or the symbiote that's half of Venom. Obviously, we had Agent Venom and all kinds of stuff, fun stuff. Obviously, Peter Parker having the symbiote originally, and then Eddie Brock. So interesting. Oh, here you go. He's also co-writing the current Venom series. Again, this is fresh news. I hadn't even had a chance to read yet. Do we know? Do we know who's going to take over? Is there any kind of description? Cletus gets one last ride in Carnage Forever, one shot due out in February. Oversized special tells the stories from throughout the villain's timeline, exploring the past, present, and future of the Marvel Universe. My guess is that will be a key of some kind. That's cool. Interesting. I'm excited for this. I actually think that's going to be kind of interesting. Hopefully, that's cool art too. Hopefully not a dumb story. Um, here we go again. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too, is they're doing a new volume of Lethal Protector. I'm excited for that, but I feel like it was a little scant on details. But I am excited for that too. Uh, I slept on symbiotes for probably the last half of the 90s and all the stuff in the zeros, the aughts. And then I'm kind of excited to get back into the current symbiote stuff if it's good. So the one thing I was going to talk about, and I'll kind of just squeeze it in here now, is I just finished up Cates's run on Venom. And I know there's Eddie's Molson's chat. He's going to have lots of opinions, I'm sure, about Cates's run. They're all pretty negative, if I remember correctly. And I understand that. He's a huge Venom fan. He is perfectly entitled to that. Again, I respect all opinions. I wasn't. I was let down by the ending of Venom, the Cates run. But the very last part of it, with Dylan and everything, which is old news now for everybody. But this is kind of my comic book reading club, guys. This is the stuff I was reading recently. I've been very busy the last week. Personal stuff, mental health stuff, auction, just all kinds of things. So this is all I finished up this week was that run on Venom, and I had just finished up King and Black before that. I thought maybe it got a bad rap, and I kind of felt that way in the beginning because I enjoyed that Venom run. It lost steam as it went along. I totally agree. But endings on comic books are often I think people have very high expectations for them when you take into account the fact that the story continues. The story has to go on. The story has to continue. And some events have had pretty cool endings. Like I thought Fatal Attractions, for example, the X-Men storyline, I thought that had a really cool ending. We Wolverine ending up with this adamantium ripped out of him. And it was, there was a lot of excitement. Now, the funny thing about that is the way that that ended, I liked it and it had a lot of excitement around it. And then we got this horrible Wolverine de-evolution storyline that followed that was really terrible. So that the potential isn't always everything. But I'm excited for what Dylan Brock is going to do. I'm very looking forward to reading the first few issues of the new Venom. It kind of tells both stories from what I understand, but I'm excited for that. Oh, cool. Huh. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I read a little bit of that too. Some of it was on sale, and I really enjoyed it as well. So that's interesting. I mean, I think that he definitely brought him. So what you're saying here, I totally agree with that. Having him basically having in those meetings with the Avengers, um, talking about bringing him into the Avengers, he definitely stepped up in a way that is interesting, and kind of inevitable. And what I thought was cool about that is he sort of was like, nah, and he sort of, with the whole King in Black thing he had going on. I thought that was really interesting, like how he sort of became, they keep calling it a god, but just omnipresent. And he even makes that joke to Peter Parker in that little conversation. And he made the joke earlier, Eddie's mullet, about how too many characters sitting down and having coffee when they're doing that. But I thought that was a great scene. I guess they were eating, weren't they? I thought that was a great little scene. I liked it. Oh, hey, we got Headless Hammerhead in here. Guys, Headless Hammerhead, I was just talking about Dangerous Waters comics earlier and talking about that sketch. Headless, is there still, if they did that today or if they did it very soon, would they still have a chance to get that by Christmas? Am I accurate on that? Let me know in the chat. It was too short. You wanted a longer fight. Yeah. So the thing I agree with, and I think it's more of a criticism of the King in Black storyline, which he also wrote, than the ending of the Venom storyline, is the null part of it. And you can make the same criticism about Black Winter, and many people do. And I would say both of those characters are coming back, and I think they'll have more interesting stories told in the future. Okay, so he says, "Oh heck yeah." Yeah, and I agree with that. I think that fight was anticlimactic. Ooh, 2 hours, guys, do sketches. And like I said, go watch my video, the Best Booty 2021 video that I posted on Friday of last week, and you can see the sketch cover he did of me. It's really cool. Where I become the detective. Kate's run took a nosedive after Absolute Carnage issue 2. Yeah. I mean, I trust all opinions on it. The way I felt about it is that it was adequate. I think it got more hate than it probably deserved from the circles I'm in, but it also wasn't anything to write home about. I think Marvel events have sucked for a long time, though. Like the big crossover multi Marvel events. That's more of a King in Black thing than a Venom thing to me, even though obviously they're interconnected. But the King in Black storyline was definitely disappointing. All right, so this is something I saw yesterday. We kind of saw this coming. So Marvel Comics has announced who will take over as Sorcerer Supreme following the death of Dr. Stephen Strange, and it's Clea. Not too surprising, really. You can make a lot of comments about this that I'm sure are predictable. Kind of ho hum to me. But as always, I'm somebody who definitely reserves judgment until the story's out. I want to see what they do with this. I want to see where it goes. I think there's definitely potential for good stories here. I'm down for anything. Like the status quo cannot remain the status quo and be fun for 50, 60, 70 years. You can't just have the same story over and over and over again. So I do get the whole jumping on points. I do get the desire to have some differences in storytelling, different perspectives, different stories to tell. But I wouldn't say I'm like super excited about this. It was kind of interesting with the whole Captain Marvel being trained by Doctor Strange thing and the whole magic powers. I thought there was a chance they would move her into that role. No, it's Clea. It's Clea. Fresh news. Clea. That's right there. Oh, that was from me pulling up Dangerous Waters. Yeah, so there's that. Just one last little mention about that. There's the link to go follow to get that offer. And I'll post that in chat one more time too, if you guys want to go check that out and get a gift for a loved one. Out of the ones that he shows in this gallery here, I still think that one's my favorite right there. That's just perfect on a Straight Oaks cover. So very cool. Very cool. All right. So let's get to the G Mart books. I'm just going to show them off one more time because they're so cool. Gotta love those. Gotta love those. Pickups of the week for sure. So one last time, guys, I'm going to show off the dangerouswaters.com super chat prize there. 9.8 slab, slight crack on the bottom, but that's what you get for winning the super tramp. That's a different thing. Super chat that is limited to 100 copies. This was number 45 of 100. You can see right there, and I got your nightmarish little venomous cover. And then if you did buy from my auction, stick around. You got a chance to win that. We'll be giving that away as well. But let's go over this G Mart haul I did. So this is really cool. Call me now. I love it. Yeah, the King in Black tie-ins were ridiculous. I mean, that Marvel needs to fucking not. I don't know why I hesitate to say fucking. They need to fucking knock it off. Okay, so a ton of stuff here. Most of the stuff was like $1. G Mart had a big Black Friday sale. Headless got screwed on his sale. By the way, he missed a lot of the stuff he was looking for. Did this Amazing Fantasy 1 painted cover. Artist name eludes me. I actually have. This will come in handy. Who was the artist on that? It was Alex Horley or Harley? Horley. Big Cyclops fan, had to do the AVX X-Men side. I'm with the X-Men. Black Cat, J. Scott Campbell, number 1. Of course she was just an actress. Psychics aren't real. Black Cat, Anka, number 1. J. Scott Campbell, Incentive for Chastity. Scarecrow. This is I have most of these covers, not all of them, but most of the Batman related ones anyway. The lenticular Detective Comics. I think this was 23.3. So I thought I'd add that one. This is the one I thought Eddie might enjoy. Because this was the Nakayama. Say which. I think this is like a 1 in 5, 1 in 10, maybe. It's the design variant for Riot. Thought that was cool. So I got a decision to make here. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sure enough, I am. What do you know? I think this is it. And you might think this is a weird pick, but I think this is it. So let's get ready. It's a 1 in 10. Thank you, man. Let's slide that in here because here we have, and this is kind of a weird one, but this is an Adam Hughes cover that I have been chasing for a while. It's been on my list. Just haven't seen it in a store. Not much of a full-on booty cover there, but just I hate the arrow banner at the top. If that wasn't on there, this cover would be so much better. But that's Fairest number 8. And I think that's just really cool. I think that's going to be my booty cover of the week. There's another contender that might be runner-up, but may have some people that don't agree there, but I think it was really cool. Yeah, it's worth like maybe $10-15 last time I looked. I've got that one too. Yeah, side boob cover for sure. I thought this was really cool. This was like G.I. Joe 6, I think. Look at my invoice here. G.I. Joe Number 6 from the IDW series. This is the Dave Johnson Virgin variant, retailer incentive. Thought that was cool. Thought this was timely. Generations number 1. And that was the Hedrick cover. Speaking of Scotty Young, or no, actually, this isn't even Scotty Young. This is John Tyler Christopher. Never mind. Giant size little Marvel. Yeah, that's what it's called. AVX there. More J. Scott Campbell love. Gwen Stacy 1. Yeah, Ferris is cool. You know what? I changed my mind, guys. Or at least it gets co booty cover of the week. Jennifer Blood 1, and that is the that's the Lau cover. We'll go with that one. I think it deserves it. It's definitely more of a booty cover for sure. And then Jennifer Blood 2, you do not qualify for a booty cover of the week. But still, that's a really cool cover. Looks like every time I see this, she looks like Dr. Afra to me. That one was the no, that's not what the Tim Bradstreet cover. Don McTeague, Lady Death. This is the Malevolent Decimation. I thought that was cool. All right, biggest book I got from them by far. Another Adam Hughes book, Power Girl number 2 Hughes variant. I love that it says flawless up there. Fuck that it's Ain't It Cool News or whatever, but it's just perfect on that cover. Love this run from Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. Like I mentioned, I tore all the stickers off my Powers of 10, so I got Powers of 10 number 1. Again, just to have one that didn't have the sticker removed. Again, it was like $1. This is Red Sonja. Who did this cover? The Durso? Erica Durso? Retailer incentive. Switch back over so I can see chat here. Yeah, I was not impressed with the comic book, but yeah, totally. And then I got 2 of the Spider-Man homage incentives. Thought one of these would be cool for a giveaway on a future show. So 2 of those. And then it's just appealed to my lower nature, as a lot of these did. Red Sonja, Vampirella, Betty and Veronica. Thought that was cool. Another incentive. Can't go wrong with something is killing children below cover price, especially from the first 12 issues. I think this is number 12, right? Yeah, number 12. And then I got the blank sketch variant too. So, God, I must be allergic to something in here. Definitely flawless. Star, J. Scott Campbell, number 1. I think that's a cool cover. Again, love him or hate him. I like him. Love some of his early stuff. Uncanny X-Men. This was the local comic shop day. Love that. I mean, I'm obviously a big Sentinel fan, and you can't really tell, but he's got Wolverine and his tentacle right there. Not enough light on it, but I don't have the Days of the Future Past Wolverine though. Yeah, definitely. Well, dude, so many of these were $1.49, 99 cents, $1.49. So this was their Black Friday sale. I couldn't say no. This is the black and white Warren Lou Vampirella. I have the bloodied variant, so I thought I'd get that one. Oh my God, this is crazy, guys. I got a Wolverine number 1. Holy shit. No, it's a facsimile, but I still thought it was cool. Facsimile, this one was $2.99. So that's cover price, right? No, it's $1 less than cover price. This is a fucking 1 in 25 I got for $5. I think it's either a 1 in 25 or 1 in 15. It doesn't say. I thought it was a 1 in 25. And that's the Bradshaw. Nope, sorry. I'm wrong about that. That's not on my invoice. Oh, that's the Zafino. Sorry. This is the Bradshaw. This is for Wolverine X-Men #1, which is first. God, this is a first appearance. I can't remember who's in that. It's not Dupe, right? Because that's X-Force 117 or some shit. Dupe is hilarious in Wolverine and the X-Men, though. More J. Scott Campbell. Got a second copy of this 1:25 ratio. These are just variants. Love both these covers. My favorite little love triangle is Scott and Emma and Jean. I know most people would throw Wolverine in there, but for me, that's it. So grab both of those. I think these are connecting, weren't they? Yeah, they're connecting. Was I showing that right? There we go. Yeah, put in some work. Impeccable taste. I would have bought every one of these two. Yeah, I couldn't say no. I think I don't remember who was doing the art in the end of that X-Force. Was it X-Force? I think it was X-Force series. And it's DOOP, by the way. Love the Gene Enema. Yeah, absolutely. Joffrey, awesome covers. Yes, he did have a cool Ecstatics run. I can't remember if that was part of that. Now I think about it. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure like two of the... It's not like Beak, because that was a new X-Men. I can't remember. Somebody could probably find out faster than I could try to think of it. I think that's the Duali variant for X-Men 1. DOALY. And this is actually the first one I saw that I was like, oh, I'm making an order, believe it or not, because I really wanted this Gonzalez Rogue variant. So this thing was going for crazy double ratio or more, I think, when it came out. I got this for, I want to make sure I'm right about that, $6.99. $6.99. And it's in pretty damn good shape. One little chip on the corner, but I just wanted it so bad. I love that Rogue cover. This is the Asrar Mahmoud Asrar cover. ASRAR. I just thought, especially Phoenix Marvel Girl looked pretty hot on that one. Hey Doc, what's up? True Believers. This was like 99 cents. Obviously appealed to my interests. And this is cool. Kirby X-Men Blue #1. How do you not love that if you're an X-Men fan? And then I got two more. X-Men Regenesis. Cyclops fan. Love Cyclops and Wolverine fights. And then one more that I think I missed showing off by accident. But I know why, because it's also the oldest comic in here. Rounded out with some more J. Scott Campbell. Gen 13, 1, cover B. What did I pay for that one? I'm just curious. This was 99 cents. 99 cents. Dollar bin. So, I mean, it's not a super valuable comic book. And I already had a copy, but I figured for 99 cents, why not grab another one? Oh, geez. Sorry. Is that Ruff or Eva Bell? Which one are you talking about? Doc in the house, checking in on his drive home. Not much going on. Potatoes. I missed somebody. Oh, got Promiscuous in here. We added again. That's right. Ooh, I don't know, man. Maybe check Things from Another World. They tend to have a lot of posters like that. So let me put all these away. And got some giveaways to do. Guys, if you want to get in on the 9.8 slab giveaway, there's still time to super chat. We're going to wrap it up pretty soon, but You can win this 9.8 numbered 45 out of 100. 45 out of 100 there. It's got a hair hanging off of it and everything. Courtesy of my wife or daughter, not a beard hair. Gorgeous art. I know it's, it's kind of a stylistic thing, but it's still pretty cool. My nightmarish little venomous ponies from Bear Claw Studios in 2019, Comics Elite variant. Obviously, X-Men Wolverine homage there. So we'll do that one. And for the people that bought during my auction, we'll give this sucker away as well. So I don't want to put all these away before I accidentally drop some or something. Ton of comic books. And again, a lot of these stuff, a lot of it's for me in this particular G Mart run, but some of it's, like the stuff I was thinking about for giveaways or some of it for auctions, that kind of stuff too, of course. But, I just like what I like. Yeah, right. Thank you, Preston. I appreciate it. All right. Guys, remember, if you do become a member of my channel, you can also get entered for the giveaway that way as well. Just let me know what dollar amount you did. I need some water. That's what I need. Okay, so real fast. I didn't pull up articles for these, but I did want to talk about it real fast. Had some first appearances. We already talked about Hulk 2, the new Bruce Banner personality. I don't think that's going to be a big thing. There's so many versions of the Hulk, so many, and now we have a version of Bruce Banner, I guess, which we've kind of already seen that before too, but I don't know. The Batgirl's #1 First Seer, that's kind of interesting. I've heard she's pretty powerful. I think probably the big two there, though, are Future State Gotham #8, which is the first next Joker. Looks like kind of a flamboyant fellow. There's not very many crazy variants for that one, though. There's a cardstock, but I think the A cover is probably, because the cardstock's a grifter cover. The A cover is probably the one to get on that one. There is one other version of that, I believe. But Strange Academy 14. Strange Academy 13 had the cameo. Some have argued it's the first appearance that I've seen. I haven't read that issue yet, so I'm not positive either way. But I know at least like Key Clicker's referring to this as first full gas lamp in Strange Academy 14. That character has been something that has seemed pretty positive by most people that are reading that series right now. So some keys to pick up. Those should have all came out today, I believe, if I'm correct there. Make sure I didn't miss anything else that we wanted to talk about. So that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. Not digging what? Not digging the. I totally missed that. Sorry, Doc. What aren't you digging? How long have we been going here? Oh, that's right. It doesn't tell me anymore. What time is it? So I've been going for about an hour and a half. Yeah, so it's about time to wrap it up. I'll give everybody about a minute or so on the super chat. So I guess I could have put that up earlier if I wanted to. So other things I want to talk about, just a friendly reminder, you can join the Discord as well. That's free. There's no cost to it. You might get some news and information out of it. You get a chance to contribute to the show and to contribute to the channel. There is going to be some stuff too where I'm going to have guests on this show. I've talked about it before. It is going to happen. We are going to have guests. I got a couple people I know that are interested. Oh, the Hulk. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been hearing. I had a couple of people that were fans in here tonight, or one person was a fan in here tonight. The first Archivist in Star Wars came out as well last week. And there's also a Padawan that makes appearance in Star Wars High Republic annual. No, yeah, is it annual #1? I think it's Star Wars High Republic annual #1. Oh, cool. Right on. What do they want to sell you? Was it something tailored to your browsing history, Apex Comics? By the way, welcome to the show. So anyways, yeah, some cool stuff. But yeah, I would recommend joining the Discord. Like I said, link is in the description below. As always, you can save 10% over at dangerouswaterscomics.com by using the code bronze10, of course. And if you guys have any ideas for stuff, let me know. I do have some stuff coming up this week that I think is going to be kind of fun. I'm doing this like karma thing. I'm calling it hashtag comic karma. The video should come out, I think, Friday. I might do some recording stuff tomorrow, it looks like. So that should come out on Friday. It's going to be a giveaway. It's going to be completely free. It's going to be really cool. I think you guys are going to enjoy it, and I recommend checking it out. It's going to be something where like you're just going to have to go to another channel, and I'll explain everything in the video. You don't have to worry about it right now, but you're going to go to the channel. You're going to leave a comment. We're going to kind of try to pay it forward a little bit and get somebody a chance to win. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. So, oh, hey, Chester. Don't know when I can see you live again. I work at 4 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, thank you, Chester. I really appreciate it. Let's get you down in the super chat. That is really awesome of you. I understand. I get it. Good luck to you. So the super chat giveaway, you gotta donate to super chat. The other giveaway I'm talking about is going to be something that's completely just, I've been blown away by some of the support I've gotten on this channel. And so things like what Chester just did, AOKs I've gotten, like I've got a copy of the Berserk, can't really see it from the mic's in the way, that Berserk hardcover back there. I got a copy of that from Johnny Rosado, who was in here earlier. I got an AOK coming from Starset Comics. I've got several AOKs from Starset Comics. Just absolutely boss. Tons of stuff. So, oh my God, rip your wallet. That's awesome though. So just I thought I'd do something to kind of give back, and I'm not just going to send an AOK to somebody in the traditional way. It's going to be something where basically you commenting is going to give you a chance to win a prize for somebody else. But if the more of you that do it, the more of you get a chance to win. So if it's like one of those things where it's like essentially, so I'm just gonna explain it because it's kind of confusing. Maybe you guys can make sure that this isn't too complicated. I'm gonna have you go leave a comment on another video, like and sub that channel, and you leave a comment using the hashtag comic karma, and I'll go to that video, randomly pick one, and all you have to do is have had the hashtag comic karma in that video. So if you're the only one that did it, you'd win it. But if multiple people did it, they would all get a chance to win. So that was kind of an interesting little prize. Oh, is their YouTube channel cool? Interesting. I got to check it out. I never thought about checking out their YouTube channel. I love some of their stuff though. They did a Cyclops statue that is freaking dope. Hey, awesome, man. I appreciate it. So one thing too, with the super chats, I'm giving people the last chance to get on the super chat to win the 9.8 slab tonight. If you do become a channel member, I will put you down as well. Just let me know what level you become a channel member at, and I can do that. So just kind of some cool stuff coming up. I've got more top 10 of 2021 videos coming Friday as well. I think I'll have my top 5 not to buy for this week. Everyone seemed to really like my top 5 not to buy 3 months later, which I'll have another one of those next week. Kind of recapping my, how did I do? What let's give a little report card for my predictions here. And what else do we have coming up? So some fun stuff there to try to wrap up the holidays. Next week will be a holiday themed stream. I have some fun holiday giveaways. Do I have any of it handy? I don't have it handy. One cool thing that I'll give you about it is okay, cool. I'll check it out. Figure drawing and K-pop. Thanks for mentioning it. But one thing that I will make sure to do is give away this cool other prize I got from Dangerous Waters, which is a Gremlins snow globe. So I thought that was a cool little Christmas prize. It's out of reach, and I don't want to get up and show everybody my basketball shorts. So I'm just gonna tell you about it. And next week you'll have to tune in to see it. We'll have a little bit more of a holiday theme going on. Ooh, next week is birthday week for Doc. Happy early birthday! If you happen to be able to make it to the stream next week. Cool, right on. Well, hopefully people go to your channel. I'll go check out Apex here after this show too. Well, I gotta do some stuff with the wife after this, but after that, I'll probably go check it out. I always love to support new channels or smaller channels or channels I haven't heard of. I'm not trying to say you're a small channel. For all I know, you got more subscribers than I do. Channels that are new to me. That's what I'm trying to say. So happy birthday next week. I got you down for the Super Chat Apex. And again, just kind of letting people filter in for it. If you're able to make it to that show, it should be really fun. I will have a fun giveaway that week as well. And it'll be kind of our Christmas, hurrah for the New Year thing. I'll have some content ready to go. I'm trying to get caught up on like ahead of time on content so that I don't have to feel like I'm getting stuff out, quickly. Another thing I'm going to talk about too, I'll probably have a video come out for this tomorrow, is Whatnot, and whether or not it's good, whether or not it's, I don't really want to say bad, whether it's worth it, whether it's something you should be checking out. You guys saw some Whatnot hauls from me this week, so I was testing it out. I liked some of the stuff I saw, but I specifically want to talk about the Invincible stuff on Whatnot, and if people are losing their damn minds or not over some Tyler Kirkham variants. So that'll be a topic I'll cover as well in one of my talking point videos. Awesome, Chester. Chester's in again. He wants to pay it forward to Buddy. Absolutely. Fuck cancer, 100%. It's a terrible thing. Hopefully he does okay with everything. We can only hope. But Chester, that'll go to Buddy if that comes through. And that's really nice of you. I appreciate that. Really sorry to hear that about him. So in my head, there's about 30 seconds of lag. So I'm giving you guys roughly 30 seconds and I'll go do the drawing here. So let me pull that up on my screen share. That'll show up here. Oh, and that's right. I got to do the giveaway for the auction winners too. Nice. On Whatnot, I managed to get ASM 300 CGC 92 for $750. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. That's actually, it's about right now, isn't it? I think that's about right. Got Jellyfingers. What's up, Jellyfingers? How's it going? Yeah, that's the other thing. Fuck, my mouse just died. Let's see if I can get some more juice out of it. That's the other thing, buddy. The whole Whatnot followers thing. Like, so that's part of what I'll talk about in that video is I'm considering potentially trying to get on Whatnot and do an auction or two. I'm thinking about it. That's part of it. But the real sad thing is they don't let people in. They kind of gatekeep a little bit. Yeah, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, I kind of am. I don't like it. Oh, Paul coming in for a $3 super chat. I'll get you, Paul, while I'm setting everything up. Good job, you got in. Still a chance. I got to pull up the winners from the auction too to make sure I get everybody in that. Yeah, well, so that's the thing is, and this again, I'll talk about this in a video, so I'm not going to talk about it too much tonight. But while people are getting their last super chats in, that's the problem. Is there's like Starset was telling me about somebody he was watching. I won't say any names. The dude was like potty training his kid on the auction. Like he had 20 followers or something. So it's really strange. And then people are getting denied for no reason or not followed up on. And then there's supposed to be this, you have 100 followers thing, but then there's people on there that have less followers and that are doing auctions. It seems like creators are being paid to be on that platform too, which is kind of interesting. Don't know how I feel about that, but I guess that's, they're trying to attract business, so that's fine. But are they disclosing that? They should. So yeah, just some interesting stuff. So got everything set up for the super chat. Oof. Yes, I subbed. Well, I subbed to Fwoosh. I subbed to Swub. I swub to lots of things, but that's my personal business and not yours. No, I and yeah, they're still in beta too. There's also that 100%. I mean, but it's some of the if they're not letting people in that have big enough followings that sell comic books, why? I mean, there should be some transparency to that. But hey, then again, I've had some great experiences on whatnot, so I'm not hating on them. I'm always cautious. I'm always approaching things from a skeptical side of things. I guess I'm a perpetual Scully. Yeah, but Fwoosh I follow. Fwallow, I don't know why I keep doing that. I follow Shartimus. There's a Transformers guy whose name I can't pull, and I don't buy a lot of Transformers, so it's kind of just cathartic for me to watch them. Ooh. Yeah, that is some of that to be for sure. I wish I could remember that guy's name. But yeah, mostly I follow. Why do I keep doing that? Follow. What the fuck? Mostly I follow some subreddits for action figure stuff. That's kind of where I get most of my news. There's a couple of good GI Joe classified series channels because those are the main lines I collect. If you guys could see, like I have big Marvel Legends displays up here, kind of some stuff up here too. You guys can't really see. So I do a ton of Marvel Legends. I'm slowing down big time on Marvel Legends now. I'm completing most of the stuff I have. Too many of those probably, but I'm trying to complete teams and stuff. Like I'm trying to complete the original X-Force and the original X Factor and those kinds of things, the X teams. What else? And then I collect Lego minifigures and Lego sets. I've really slowed down on Lego just because you just stuff. There's too much room, too much or not enough room and too much stuff. You just kind of run out. Exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like my autocorrect is broken in my brain. Okay. Believe it or not, I still am getting all the winners from the auction. Part of it is I'm reading and talking. That's never a good idea for me. Okay, so we want a list of names. List randomizer. And I want to do first names here. SG. Nathan. He did not end up claiming. Collector P. Preston. DC Irish. Dream of August. Kyle. Okay, I'm just double checking. I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the giveaways. Man, we're back to 21 people. Yeah, they're very addicting. Very addicting. I mean, I have like pretty much all the MCU characters, pretty much all the Avengers, all the major villains that are out that have been, because I don't have any of the Toy Biz area stuff, so it's all the new stuff. Ooh, to get in a good mood. Ooh, nice. Right on, man. Is that the jerky? I love it. Man. So let's do this screen share again and do these giveaways. So I'll do the auction giveaway first. So you guys have literally get the super chats in now if you want to win the 9.8 slab on the super chat. This is for the auction. Okay. Can I get that? Let's make it a little bigger. That's what she said. Okay, so SG, Nathan, Collector P, Preston, DC Irish, Dream of August, and Kyle were the people that won, claimed, and paid in that order. I had a couple people that didn't claim or pay. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do more figure content too, by the way. Yeah, it was a short list. It was not a very like big auction. I mean, then again, there was three sellers. And then Billy threw up a lot at the end from Economics and Comics. So 3.5 sellers kind of. So we're kind of, splitting it up, but it wasn't a huge auction. I think we must have been competing against something or whatever that was taking people's time. And that's kind of part of the reason I was thinking about doing Whatnot. just to kind of sell some more stuff and make some more room. That's literally what I'm not really just trying to make money. I'm trying to make room more than anything else. So, and I'll, use that money to sell a lot of comics to buy a few comics I want. She told me if I can make it smaller. No, she didn't. Come on. We know that's not true. She said make it narrower. So I'm going to hit randomize 3 times on this. This will be the winner of the Jenny Frizen Future State Wonder Woman. Good luck to all the people that participate in that auction. And it looks like you're all going to get your stuff by Friday or Saturday. So I'm going to randomize 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Preston is the winner. I think Preston said he was going to bed, right? Am I wrong about that? That's funny. So Preston's the winner. Congratulations, Preston. I think I might send Preston something else too. Yeah, congratulations. That is, it is a gorgeous Frizen cover. I love Frizen's newer covers are really great too. Okay, so then for the super chat giveaway, here we go. So we had $60 in super chats. Scroll up to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Paul was the last one. Okay. Yeah, congratulations. So I'm going to hit 3 times on the generate here. 1, 2, 3. That's number 48. Hey. I'm super happy to see this. Super happy to see this. This is, everything is as it should be. You'll see some stuff scratched out at the top. It's because I added that person who missed on the last super chat in. We got Barbaric in here. Chester won, which means Buddy won. Buddy, if I talked about comic karma earlier. If comic karma exists, this is proof of it. You're exactly who should have won this prize. You win the comic from dangerouswaters.com. You're kind enough to donate this 9.8 slab. I'll be sending that out to you here shortly. Looks like we're both sending each other packages, but this couldn't have happened to a nicer person. And we really need to take a second to thank Chester for being really awesome about that and wanting to give his prize to Buddy. But that's fantastic. I'm really happy to see that. You're going to get this beautiful slab. Thanks to our friends over at Dangerous Waters Comics for that. That is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. That couldn't have worked out better, man. Like, I'm so happy that worked out. And Chester, you're awesome. If you win something else from me here, I'll make sure to throw something else in down the road as another kind of thank you for that too. So I appreciate you doing that, man. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for coming to this show. Like I said, one more show before Christmas. It's going to be a good one. We're going to give away that Gremlins snow globe. That's going to be fantastic. A lot of cool stuff. It's going to be very Christmas themed. I'll wear my stupid elf hat, probably wear some colored lights, and be drinking on that show, no doubt. Remember, Bronze Claws is coming to town. That does not have a nice ring to it. I got to think of something else. I'll think of something else. More like Krampus, right? So thanks again for coming to the show. I just want to remind you, as always, hey, 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 hey. Fuck cancer every day. Have a good night, everybody.